Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be making a codex entry for the Agadon Prime that we see in Cultist Base. Now, in this mini-series that I created about a couple of weeks ago, I create codex entries for enemies that either don't have one, or enemies or locations or even environmental props that deserve one. Just in case you haven't seen any of my other videos, make sure to go check them out. The link to them are in the description. So, without further delay, let's get into this. The Agadon Hunters, so named after the Agadian beast, were some of the most lethal predators in existence. It is written within the books of Argenta that these creatures were native to Earth millions of years ago, but after discovering ancient texts from Doom Hunter Base, it was discovered that these Agadons were brought over when the Argenta first settled on Earth many years ago. It is stated that these Agadons are the spawns of a massive Cyclopean beast native to the realm of Telos. This behemoth was known as the Agadian. It was one of its kind, and all beasts within the realm were at its mercy, even though this beast had none to offer. During the Age of Expansion, the Argenta conquered most of the Telos realm and claimed these Agadons as their war mounts. They then used these beasts to conquer many planets. Yet the Agadian still proved to be too strong, even for the army of the Night Sentinels. Then came the Age of the Unholy Crusade. A massive civil war erupted within the people of Argenta. Millions perished on both sides. Many planets conquered by the Argenta were systematically being wiped out of the followers of the old ways. The Hell Priests, who had found new demon masters to serve, used dark magic like necromancy and high-tech cloning to bring these Agadons back to life. When the Hell Priests and their loyal Argenta were victorious against the followers of the old ways, when they were all but wiped out, these beasts would promptly be named Doom Hunters. The army of Hell proved to be never-ending, like a flood that consumes all flesh. Deeg Nilox, one of the triumvirate of the Hell Priests, had an unnatural interest in necromancy and massive beasts to do his bidding. He would, under the watchful eyes of the Dark Lords and the Makers, direct the armies of Hell to conquer the last remaining trophy within the Telos realm, the one Agadian. Thousands of demons would flood over the Agadian, leaving every surface covered with its blood and entrails. As the last fragment of the Agadian soul left its body, Deeg Nilox captured it and used it to resurrect this beast. This Agadian beast would be a demon unlike any other. Imbued with the power of Hell energy, this demon lord would be feared by the demons themselves. Its name would echo throughout the bloody halls of Hell and bring fear into the hearts of all. This demon would come to be named Goroth. Deeg Nilox, impressed at the fear this Goroth brings, would merge his soul with it, making it his guardian, and therefore being the ultimate protector of the Deeg soul, which in turn granted him immortality. Goroth would be summoned for his ultimate test, to hunt and destroy the Slayer. The Slayer, after having reacquired his Fortress of Doom, led the Hell Priest to the Telos realm, where Deeg Nilox would send Goroth onto him. No savage beast and no army was ever enough to defeat Goroth. What chance did the Slayer have? A great battle raged between the two, with the Slayer ultimately being the victor. In Goroth's final moments, the Slayer brutally removed its eyes from its eye socket, leaving behind a hole of flesh and blood. With Goroth's defeat, the Hell Priest was now vulnerable to death, and he retreated to Earth, where he oversaw the invasion in the safety of his hell barge. Eventually the remains of Goroth would be sent to Cultist Base, where Deeg Ranak, the Hell Priest in charge and the Master of Technology, would be ordered to try to clone Goroth, but all attempts failed. No matter how much technology was forcefully applied into it, Goroth's body would never reanimate. However, in Ranak's research logs, it is stated that their final scheme was to capture the raging soul of a summoner demon and allow it to possess Goroth to hopefully reanimate it. Unfortunately for them, the Slayer was on their tail. Therefore, they were unable to complete their final objective. Instead, Rannak used Goroth's DNA to create a seemingly endless supply of Doom Hunters with relative ease. However, to this day, the name Goroth still brings fear amongst the demons and the Argenta alike. If you want to see more, make sure to click on the playlist in the middle of your screen. If you want to see my latest uploads, click on the top left, or if you want to let YouTube's algorithm decide, click on the top right. And as always, I will see you in the next video.